This episode of Str8 Factz Podcast brought to you by Slab Freshness. And you can order yours today using my promo link. Hit the link, copy the link, put it in your browser, and order today, man. My favorite one is the red cream soda. I can't lie. It smells just like the drink tastes. Shout out to Slab Freshness and Exotic Pop, man. Get yours today. Order with the link.
In the back, I'd rather speak straight facts and get straight to the stacks. Cause every loss that I took, I got.
Wow. Welcome to the Str8 Factz Podcast. It will be straight facts, nothing but the facts. So don't make me fact check that. And today, I got two special guests. Today, I got the founders, the CEOs, the owners of FOH, man, the whole brand, man. We got the men with the plan, man. Introduce yourself, man. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Blake Joseph Living. You may know me as Sayso, the founders of FOH Brand.com. Thank you.
Well, since he's saying the full name, I'm Derek Troot Ladette. Yeah, the better dad, DJ Troot. I'm here. What it is, what it do.
What it do, man? All right, man. First, man, I just want to say thank y'all, man, for giving me the opportunity, to have a platform, and not just my own platform, but I'm also on 3 other platforms, under the FOH brand. So appreciate you guys, from having my name all over and out, and plus gaining followers and fans and just people that support me, man. So again, man, thank you guys, man.
All good.
We're gonna get right into it, man. However y'all want to answer it first, man. But where y'all from? Give me a little background on you guys, man.
There you go.
You can say I'm from Lafayette on the north side, but you can say I'm from Karen Crew. You can say I'm from St. Martinville. I'm just Louisiana, Lafayette.
All right, so look, I'm just okay. Well, look, what I already know. I already know what black. So how did you guys meet? I'm gonna go straight there. How did you?
All right.
How did you two meet?
Middle school. I was 7th grade.
Yeah, 7th grade.
7th grade. Middle school. Katie in the middle.
Okay.
Katie in middle.
Okay, Katie in middle.
Him and his twin brother see me, which is he should be on here tonight too. But when they see me, they thought I was a drug dealer.
Right. Well, it was
Hold on. What you was about to say?
I thought that nigga was supposed to be a senior in high school. That nigga was supposed to be a senior in high school, man. Like, what the hell is nigga?
For the reason because I always had a lot of fish hair, but I always had like a thick mustache. So it's like, and back then you couldn't wear none of the, chin hair and shit, which is I didn't have as much, but I just had a thick ass mustache. So I guess I just looked at old.
Yeah, man, boy, look at old, man.
Man.
You, Blaine, where you from?
I'm from Karen Crow, Louisiana.
Exit 4.
I mean, I knew that. I just wanted you to, tell the people.
Yeah. I'm from Karen Crow, Louisiana. Yeah, man, from Karen Crow. Been in Karen Crow since I was born. Yeah, Karen Crow. That's all I ain't gonna say that's all I know, because it's all I know. I'll still be there. Yeah. Karen Crow.
This nigga, you was born in Karen Crew, and Karen Crew wasn't nothing. Like when Karen Crew was considered country.
I saw my birth certificate a few years ago. I was actually born in Lafayette at the UMP.
Well, yeah, it was duh.
Because Karen Crow didn't have a hospital, but I'm born and raised in Karen Crow. I was there when everything was just filled.
It was just straight country.
It was just straight field. There was no Super One. There was none of that
None of that.
roundabout or
No
just a straight
Walmart, no
shoot.
none of that.
Yeah, none of that
Nothing.
shit.
I was like,
Say,
I
man.
seen everything get built. The Chevron, the McDonald's, the Burger King, the Texaco, all that.
That's crazy.
All that get built. It's all brand.
No, man.
Is there?
Well, we'll get right into it, man. FOH, man. Let's talk about that because it's you know, this is what we under the FOH brand right now, and it has a lot of new podcasts that came out since I've joined, and then there's some that been there before. So let's talk about that, man. FOH, how did that come about? Like, how did it start? You know, what was the idea behind that? Was it like, okay, FOH brand gonna be podcasters, or you know, what was that?
The FOH brand, originally it was just podcasting at first. Because when we was doing films, it was mostly on the TUP, the little turn up shit we had. But then we incorporated that with FOH because we ain't gonna just be a podcast. We're gonna actually be a brand as far as like clothing, film, podcast, entertainment, music, helping people. That's what we want to do as a brand. And it all started with, you know, we had a podcast prior to called The Truth of You Sayso that was short-runded, but we ended up doing it again. The origins behind it, the stupidest story ever. My brother just saying, fuck out of here. The people on the internet, and we just say, hey, man, let's do a podcast. Fuck out of here. And, you know, it originally started with, you know, me, Derek, and two other people, females. They left for unknown reasons, or reasons of me, probably, but they're no longer with us. Yeah, man, we do this all the time, so it ain't shit. Yes. We talk shit every day on the phone, so it didn't matter who came and who went. You know, we still rocking. So yeah.
Oh man, dope, man. So for you, what? Because I did a little research, and you know, just knowing you guys and knowing how y'all run, I know for sure, like, you know, you do a lot of the like filming and things for like the movies, and so like, how did you get into like the camera? What made you pick up the camera and say, you know what, I like this camera?
You mean just filming in general, or the camera?
Just in general, just like okay. In general, like this.
I always did like entertainment. It didn't matter like if it was music, or just I always had an imaginary idea. Like even when I was young, when I was 4, I like playing with toys. So like me and my brother would make movies with our toys. Like we had Ninja Turtle toys, X-Men toys. We would make movies out of it. And you know, we did some little skits, like probably in 08, 07, just acting stupid. We had a video camera when we was young. We did stupid shit, but you know, we ain't had YouTube or editing programs then. And I had this program called Magic Movie Maker, and we did like a little skit called Juice Box. It's on YouTube. That's the first little skit I actually put out that we did one with Dead President. And then I stopped, you know, I wasn't really taking it seriously because I still was kind of wanting to be a rapper at the time. And after that, I think we started doing turn-up parties, and Derek bought a camera. He bought a camera to shoot a video, and I did that. And I still wasn't taking it seriously, but I was like, yeah, this is something I want to do. And then I think I got fired from my job. I got fired. And I took all the money out of my 401k and I bought a camera. And then we started doing skits, and then did some music videos for Derek Lil Click. Did that, and Derek moved and started doing film, man. Like, supposed to do a music video, but I said, fuck a music video, let's do a film. And we did the first film, going through it. Then the same year, we did another one, still going through it. Then I moved to Atlanta to still go through it, because I didn't go through it, because I went through it, and I stopped filming for a long time. Because I was going through it, and then we started picking up the camera again, and then here we are today, man. You know, movies on streaming platforms. So, yeah, man, that's the origin behind me.
Well, I'm gonna kind of bounce around But we're gonna get back into the FOH brand because there's a lot we could talk. Like you said, it's a brand, so there's a lot we could talk about. D, I'm gonna go to you right quick, man. DJ, how did you get into DJing? You know what I'm saying? And what was the inspiration behind that? And what kind of DJ were you?
To me, everybody wants you to be like the normal club DJ and do the, you know, like the Man and Fresh and all of the other shit. I was more of like I always liked the turntable shit. I was infatuated with that. I like the turntable shit, but I didn't really get into it as to start actually doing it, like watching DJ Screw do it. And then that's when I was like, when I first heard my Screw tape, I was just like, oh, this is the shit. Like, I don't know, it's just something about the slow down shit. I didn't drink no codeine because at the time I was young, I didn't know nothing about none of that shit. So it was just like the music just slowed down. I just liked it. So it's like, I think like in 2012, like I got injured at a job and I ain't worked. So then I just went on YouTube and just learned how to screw and chop, and that's why I kind of like took it off. Cause like say like when we was in high school and shit, like Baker used to rap and shit, and it was like, oh man, you be the DJ, which is it was cool because I liked the fact, but I ain't had no turntables. I ain't buy my turntables till 2000. I want to say 2014. 13, 14, I think I bought my first turntable. So it was like it took that long. Because I learned how to screw and chop just using a laptop. With no turntables, and just got the virtual DJ program. So that's how I learned. And I just once I just like pretty much like you grew up listening to Cash Money, No Limit, all of that, but it never stuck out to being a DJ until I heard a screw tape. And it was like, man, I like this shit. I like this screwed and chop shit. And that's why I consider myself as a screwed and chop DJ, which is I didn't think it was it was a big thing, but it is a big culture like outside of Texas and Louisiana. So it's cool, man, because I reached out to a lot of DJs that's like that and shit like that and do mixtapes with them and shit. Which is you can't hear none of that shit because they ain't got no dead piff or none of that shit no more.
That's what I was about to say. So you still, you still, doing it? Like not even
like once in a while, like Sayso or Beezy would ask, like, man, screw that up. And if I ain't busy, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But my turntables I got is broke, so I still know how to do it off my laptop and shit. So, and you wouldn't even tell the difference if I'm using a laptop I'm just that good. I'm just that good. So
yeah. I mean, hey, we're on Str8 Factz, man. Talk that shit, man. So yeah. But look, so it's funny that you brought up Baker because that was we was chopping it up at when I be posting the like on all the sites like when I'll be like y'all got questions or whatever, and so Baker he told me ask y'all. What is favorite Baker song? both of y'all. What is y'all favorite Baker song, man?
Pizza Hut. Tell that nigga Pizza Hut. He gonna know what I'm talking about.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's the most
iconic line.
Like for real. Like if I was him, I know he don't really like. He not into the music stuff too big no more. But if he had to get back into it. He just redo that song. I'm telling you that's that famous line. That's the line, bro. So
what the line is?
Leave stuffing on our crust. Pizza Hut.
We gonna Pizza Hut.
Man. All right, man. So back to the FOH brand, man. All together, how many podcast different shows y'all have?
We got ours. You got Str8 Factz. You got True Sessions. You got Raven. The real and the raw.
Yeah.
You got After Dark. Couple edition.
Yeah.
What else we got? Conflict of Sports.
On the Rise. That's 8.
Well, On the Rise, I don't know what's going on with the On the Rise.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on with Truth Sessions either. Shit, yeah, I know what you said.
Well, I'm gonna say Truth Session because I talked to Beezy. And he's just trying to get all his things together, like his mic and all of that. And you say he been working a lot, so that's the only reason why you ain't hearing nothing. Because I always tell him, like, when they have something going on, like in the world, I be like, nigga, you missing a good topic. When the whole submarine Titanic shit, I'm like, you miss a whole topic, dog. And I'm like, but he's just trying to get shit together. So,
well, in my eyes, all we got is Str8 Factz, FOH Podcast, FOH After Dark sometimes.
What a key.
Raven when she feel like it.
Oh no, Raven on it.
Wait, hold on. Raven just dropped.
I know. She.
But you see, I like
she was
the fact
slipping for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
because for a few, but she was going through something. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Blake gonna put it out there. Look, hey, listen, where you at? Like, what's up? Like, so.
No, definitely, man, definitely. And I mean, you know, that's how it be sometimes, man. We be needing that push, that motivation. You know.
That's what's if you look at it, that's what's running right now. FOH Podcast, Str8 Factz, Conflict of Sports, and Raven.
But Conflict of Sports, and
After Dark starting back, they're starting to get this stuff they roll back on. So
Conflict of Sports be back in another month.
Yeah, I know y'all take y'all little vacation.
We'll be back in another month. We'll begin up in August, man.
When football season come back, huh?
Yep. Well, okay, we got the podcast. So we're gonna say that's 7 different podcasts, man. Y'all like watch all the episodes that drop and like
hell no. It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a lot.
I know for you it's a lot because you edit it, so you have to, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just chilling. Just it might be a topic and you might just be riding or just something might put it on.
At the beginning, I did like at the beginning of the stage, like when y'all first started Conflict of Sports. When you and your girl did it, I listened to a few episodes. When After Dark had every new person, I would listen to it. I used to listen to our episodes every Monday, but like after a while, it's like, I mean, because that's how. And I'm asking because that's how it be for me too. Like when I drop an episode, and I might not even watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like just to say, but I might later down the line, I might come back to it and be like, okay. Watch this episode. This was an episode that I liked, and just come back to definitely.
But, man. Let's get to the movies real quick, man. So we're gonna start with the first movie, man. Unexpected, man. On Tubi. What was the process like, and what was the thought behind like Unexpected? How that came about, and what was the process of getting it on Tubi?
There was no thought process.
None at all.
There was no thought process. It was something. Let's just get it backstory.
Let's say this. It was the people that was doing After Dark at the time. They were supposed to come to Atlanta for that weekend, and we were supposed to have like a whole live podcast and everything. It was gonna be something like that. It was we had people coming, all of that shit, and we was gonna do something live, like. Wind up, the girl gave us the runarounds, and she told it was the Thursday and the Friday she was supposed to be in Atlanta. She talking about she was gonna drive all the way from San Antonio to Atlanta. It was like that not happening, but
capping.
So whenever she did that, it was just like, hey, we need to do something. We got people. We could get people. Just let's shoot a movie and. Shit, just like that. Movie came about.
Yeah. And go.
Oh, sorry. Okay, the process of shooting a movie, if you want to get into details about it.
Yeah, definitely. Because y'all say it wasn't no thought or nothing, so now it's just like, bam, let's pick up a camera and let's get into it.
Yeah, like if y'all watch Unexpected, there was like literally no scripts. There was no table read. There was none of that, like what you per se to do in a actual film production. We met everybody through Zoom meeting, just to get the cast recognized. Everybody kept emailing me or texting me about a script, and I was like, I don't have no script, man. Like people calling me saying, what about the script? I said, listen, there was no script. It's just I can give you a summary, and it was kind of getting on my nerve because like in the back of our head we was like, shit, we didn't even really want to do this movie. We just doing it because something else got canceled.
Yeah, right.
So it's like y'all putting too much, and like it was supposed to be a short film, and like once we got everybody there, like the first night, it was like I was nervous as shit because like I ain't shot a movie in a while. So, but then everybody start getting cool, and then the next day we did it, shot that part. Everybody had fun, went to the studio, came back, did that. It wouldn't like one camera, one light, and one microphone. Like that's it. Just shooting at different angles, and shit. The editing process is probably the hardest process because you got to edit a whole movie, not knowing how long it's gonna be. And the process with getting on Tubi, I was supposed to go through the distributor my cousin had hooked me up with, but he was on some bullshit. So I always had a backup plan. There's a distributor called Film Hub that you can go through. And it's like a 80-20 split. You get 80%, they get 20. They don't charge you nothing to upload your film.
Right.
You just gotta have your closed captioning, graphics, stuff like that. You gotta have everything down to a T because they will fail your movie if it don't pass quality control.
Right.
And once I did that, it failed quality control twice. I had to redo some parts of the movie, and I had to do the closed captioning. Then it passed, and it got on Tubi, and shit. I was like, hell yeah. That was like
shit.
the first.
No, go, man. I'm just commenting, man. I'm just commenting.
Yeah. Just it was a shocker. What we got from it, we didn't expect.
Right.
What we benefited from it. Yeah, what we benefited from it, we didn't expect because we just we shot movies prior to, and we ain't expect a dime from it. Like we actually spent more money on our past movies than we did on Unexpected. So it was like we ain't expect shit. We just like shooting film. We know what's gonna happen one day, but shit. Ever since YouTube is very informative about making money and benefiting from your project. So yeah, man, that's basically how it was Unexpected.
Yeah, Unexpected, man. I ain't lying. I like Unexpected a lot. Like it's honestly, and I don't even watch Tubi movies like that. I don't watch Tubi, but it's one of the best movies that I watched on Tubi. Just and like you said, man, and this is all new to me too. Like just no script and all that. Y'all had me fooled. Like I couldn't. Like I would have been the same way. Like what's up with the script, man? I need a script.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, man. Sometimes that's how it be, man. Just naturally, you got natural results, man.
Right.
A million and counting. A million views and counting, man. Unexpected on Tubi.
Check that out, man. Check that out.
My ex is my next.
On Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime, man. So and I talked about this on my intro too. Just saying, man, that's what it's about, man. Like y'all say, the trouble was not even the trouble, but when it took to get on Tubi, and then shit. Now we're gonna do another one, but we aiming higher next time. And now we on Amazon Prime. And Tubi free and Amazon Prime, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't expensive, but it's a level up, man. So let's talk about that. Like what was the thought process behind that? Being that okay, you guys did Unexpected. Like was it motivation from Unexpected or or was it already in the plan like okay, this is next?
The movie My Ex Is My Next wasn't even supposed to be My Ex Is My Next. We was gonna do a church movie.
Right.
We was gonna do a church movie. It was called Impastor. And like the thought process behind that and how I needed it done, I couldn't find a church and all kind of shit. So I was like, forget about it. Let's just do something else. And we were just talking on the phone one day about ex-girlfriends and going back to them. And I was like, shit, fuck it. I went smoke and I had them niggas on the phone and I just made a whole story up. I made a whole story up, shit. And I was like, fuck it, let's do this is what we gonna do. And we did a casting. Nobody showed up for this casting at all. We did not have a good casting call. Like nobody, I think only one person auditioned. But like after a while, we kept getting a lot of emails, but nobody came to the audition. So we was like, okay, if you want to be a part of this project, you just got to come to this Zoom meeting and just say you available for these dates. So then that's when people started coming, and it was like, cool, you got the part. Cool, you got the part. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. It was like yeah, because nobody was showing up. So,
yeah.
But the motivation behind this one, it was just like, shit, if we can do this with this project, we can do this one bigger and better, just upgrading to streaming platforms, even though Unexpected was supposed to be on Prime Video and Apple TV and all that, but it failed quality control again. So with My X's and My Next is going to be on a bunch of platforms too. It just, it's been delivered. It's just taking time. And with this process, we wanted it to be bigger cast, better quality, more funnier, longer, better storyline. And, it came out. It came out cool. It just, it took longer. Like we didn't film it in a day and a half. We filmed it in
hell no.
We filmed it in 2 days, and then I had to go back and film a few weeks later. But then the editing process was longer because it was around Christmas time and peak season and all that. And,
yes, this nigga have a regular job. He has a
yes. Y'all, I work. I'm a carrier. And then the movie premiere was better. Like we had not taking away from the first movie premiere, but this movie premiere was doper. It had more people.
Right.
We had a great cast and crew. Everybody was cool, or we thought.
I was just about to say that. Like, you want
to? We thought, but like I said, Derek said this earlier. Everything probably.
I'm saying, so why you want to talk? You want to talk about it?
Oh, sure. Why not?
I mean, so you say you thought, so
oh man, they ain't gonna say nobody names, but we thought certain cast.
We ain't saying nobody names.
Yeah. So certain cast members was talking about other cast members that we found out about because one of the cast members told us, and we got this group, and the group, we talk about parties, and we talk about movies, and we talk about
getting together, all that shit.
Yeah. Then one person that said she couldn't come because she had prior engagements about a graduation or something. And I said, I'm gonna say this. I said nobody made a date yet, and the person just said, okay, I'm gonna just leave the group. So I'm wondering why the person left the group. So we just asked him questions, and my brother being my twin brother, he petty, so he was like, oh, so-and-so came back and left the group. And I guess somebody would tell that person that, and that person made a whole story about us, talking about us, and yada, yada, yada. And then I come to find out it wasn't even about us. It was about a certain cast member that person didn't like. She felt that person was getting special treatment. And then it's like, bro, we don't treat nobody different. We treat everybody.
But we're like, bro, what are we, 10?
Yeah, like what are we? Like we grown. Like anything could have. That person just could have DM'd me and be like, "Hey, I feel like this is the way I feel," and I was like, "Oh, it's not. It's not that at all. It's not that at all." Like you could have just everything could have been done with a conversation because this person would DM me about everything else, but you couldn't DM me about how you feel. So I felt personally, I felt that was like, oh, everybody who don't say everybody, people got demons and who we battle with. That's their problem. I'm married, so I ain't about to deal with nobody else shit. I ain't got time to even put energy in. I ain't got time to put energy in nobody. Like, if you feel that way, I'm not about to ask. I'm not about to get into details because I ain't got time for this shit. Yeah. So just for that person to do that, but then to come to find out you're just upset about one person that we do not treat differently or give special treatment to. We know that person longer than everybody else because that person was in our last movie. So you can't feel some type of way about that. And then they got people going back and tell other people's stuff, and it was getting messy, man. But like, you know, we mature, we grown, so we like, man, we ain't even gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna entertain that. Like, I'm petty as fuck. My twin brother's super petty, and Derek just got a gorilla side, so we ain't even go get into that. So it is what it is, man. Like we professional. We're very professional at being unprofessionals, but we still know when to like mature and being adults and not entertain unnecessary shit. So at the end of the day, we're not gonna say anything negative about this person. We're not gonna wish this person the best of luck. Everything could be changed with a conversation. If you want to talk, we can talk. But at the end of the day, just, you know, we was glad to have you part of our project, and the movie couldn't have been done without that person, and that's facts. So you shouldn't feel no type of way at all. So, yeah.
Right. And we own Str8 Factz Podcast. That's straight facts for your ass.
There you go.
Straight facts like that. But
man.
At the end of the day, it's a great movie, man. Everybody did a great job. Not taking nothing from where each and every person had a significant role in that movie. So I thank everybody. And it's streaming on Prime Video. If y'all don't want to pay for it, just wait till they get on Tubi.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't check it out yet.
It's all good.
We ain't get a movie. We ain't get a movie night yet to watch it. So, but we get a movie night. We're gonna check it out, man. For sure. What's next though? Y'all got any? I mean, like I know y'all always. The last two was unplanned, and so right now, y'all have any plans for any upcoming movies like that? Okay, this is what we focus on. You know what may be released to the public.
The focus was a series, which it's gonna be a gangster, cutthroat, sex, money, murder type series.
Man,
8 to 10 episodes. That's the focus. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
let me know when the casting is so I can show up.
Oh, no problem.
Because I was just talking to D, man. I was just saying, like, man, I wanna, you know, get into a movie. I wanna act. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna do that. And I mean,
cool,
shit,
man. Just come to Atlanta.
Huh?
All you gotta do is come to Atlanta. Shit, you gotta
once we plan the date and everything, man, just come.
Yeah, take off. Yeah.
Now, like when y'all, and honestly, I was planning to come. I forgot what had with y'all. Oh, I was in LA when y'all had did the first one. When y'all did it unexpected, I was in LA that weekend, man. But no, definitely, man. I want to get into that, and so I'm looking for I'm getting into these series, and you know, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that, man.
Oh yeah, man. Just all you gotta do is whenever we set the date, just come.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I seen y'all was at this what it was? It was a Black Podcast convention.
The Black Effect Podcast.
The Black Effect Podcast. Yeah.
What that Charlemagne situation.
Right. So what that was, and you know,
before you get into next year, I need everybody that's under the FOH brand to be there. Like, because that is you've seen a lot of Black podcasts or people that was like that just watch podcasts that's just like a fan of it. And like it's, you know, people was just talking, networking. And I think just for our brand, if we got everybody there and like you wearing your own merch and all of this, I think that would be great. That's gonna be because somebody could see that and could say, hold on, y'all all together. And that's when people start talking, hey, let's do some business together. We see what y'all got going on. Man, and that just showed up for us.
No, definitely. Let me for sure. Let me know the day for sure, man. That's put that on the schedule now. Like that's a priority. You know what I'm saying?
I want everybody to come. There's like take your wives, your girls, your whatever, like husbands, whatever. Like we need everybody to be there, and just I think that's gonna be a good look. Yeah,
very good look. Because they're gonna be like, who's dead? Why are they so deep?
Yeah, no, definitely. And like you said, it's just gonna be some like it's all these different podcasts. We got 7, 8 podcasts, and one don't interest you.
Right.
So
right.
You got from bullshitting. You got somebody that's being serious. You got your sports. You got somebody that's like speaking up for like the everyday people and what goes on and all. You got shit all over.
You got movies. Like
you got movies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so
definitely, man. No, definitely. Like I said, let me know the date, and I'm for sure.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's next year. As soon as Charlamagne announce it, I'm gonna put everybody in the group, and we all gonna talk about it and figure it out. And if I gotta look up for hotels and little Airbnb, we gonna get this shit. Yeah, man.
We can do a photo shoot and all kind of shit too.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice, dude. I always had that in my mind to do like a big photo shoot, like with everybody. Like we need to make
it's a brand. It's a brand.
And we got a website. We need people to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to go back on your question, like the event was nice. It was like you seen like certain podcasts that's under their brand, or like partnership with their brand, and you got to see with them doing a live podcast, and then you got people that was doing panels, like you had the business side, and you had the women business side, and it was cool, man. It was very informative, but just listen, when me and Blake was there, just listen to the business panel. Everything they were saying, we doing everything just like them. We just don't have the money yet. So we doing everything. We building our own network, our own brand, putting everything on one thing and coming with different podcasts. We doing everything. We got audio, we got video. You know what I'm saying? We just don't have a team. But everything we doing, we doing everything they said on that stage, and we doing it without money and without a team. So imagine when the money do start rolling in, and we do have a bigger team, you start getting more interaction with social media clips and all kind of shit. You got somebody that's gonna reach out for when you want to do interviews. You ain't gotta do that. You're gonna have people that's reaching out for you. You like, man, I just need to get in touch with this such and such. I need to get them. I'm free. See when they're free. Shit like that. So you ain't gotta worry about you can start worrying about more of your questions and worry about the interview instead of, reaching out to people and shit. So we want to make everything easier and better for everybody. So
Yeah. So was it like it was like open to the public? Like anybody?
Oh yeah.
How y'all found out about it? Like for us.
It was supposed to be in New York. It's supposed to be in New York, but it got canceled. I think Reservoir got hurt or something. And then when he said he doing it in Atlanta, I was like, shit, I bought the tickets that week.
Yeah, it was even better. It was like,
I was like, nigga, it was like, shit, nigga, I got the ticket.
Nigga, I ain't gotta travel, nigga, I get your ticket. Yeah,
I got the ticket. Like, let's go. This is a tax write-off. This is business. This is something you gotta do. So,
definitely.
Like I said, we got featured on the Black Effect podcast story. We're in the little snippet video. So it's like,
man, fuck that, man. Talk your shit, man. Because listen, it was in line. They had people. They had people in front of us. They was in line, but the girl seen our merch, and she was like, "Y'all say y'all got a podcast, right?" Bam. She was like, "Let's do an intro." Bam. They just start like that, and just what I'm saying,
man.
Like. So just think about it. The whole FOH brand together. They were like, hold on.
We see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you just seeing us two with our merch, just imagine
all 7 of us just merch down, walking, shaking hands, handing out flyers. People would look at us and be like, who's them people? Who's that podcast that's deep? Niggas, let's go talk to them. Niggas be like, what y'all do? Boom, this is us.
Yeah.
This is Confident Straight Facts. This is Talk Real Rap Raw. This is, truth. It's like, that'll be dope, man. So yeah, next year we definitely doing that. Good idea,
definitely, man. No, definitely, man.
Oh
definitely.
man, listen, I'm always on the business shit. That's my thing. I'm always
man.
thinking business. So.
That should be something. That's a trip in itself. Just should be like, you know what? Nah, that because it's gonna help. You know, thing like that is needed, man.
Make that shit mandatory.
Hell yeah.
So man, like I said, man, this is. I just posted I think that was last night. I'm loving with the FOH brand, what we got going on and everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want to announce it, but I don't want to announce it, but I'm getting everything cleared. You know what I'm saying? And then, we in the group message, me and you and the other person. I ain't gonna say their name, but they talking about doing it, and they're gonna be under the FOH brand. So that was a good thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear about that.
Definitely.
So man, so you got, but with the big announcement, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna just tell y'all this: you got podcasts, you got the films, and then and now we about to venture off into another world. I'm gonna just say that we gonna venture another world. So
stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned, man. So
I thought we were about to get a straight fact.
Nah,
y'all stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned. I want to say it, but that person they hit me up and they getting this shit together. So I'm just waiting for that a few more details, and then I'm gonna make the announcement, man. It's gonna be good.
Man, before we get out, I got one more question for y'all, man. How y'all feel like about? Cause I seen a post the other day and it said something like podcasts don't support podcasts. It was something like that. So how do y'all feel about that? Because when I saw it, I was like, okay, for instance, how they say artists don't support artists. You know what I'm saying? So they try to flip it like podcasts don't support podcasts. But when I read it, I'm like, damn, I don't feel that, because every time I see podcasts, it's like, oh, you do a podcast, shit. Let's, you know what I'm saying? We promote, just whatever. But I don't. So y'all been doing it longer, So how do y'all been to conventions and met other people that does it? So how y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel that podcasts are gatekeepers, that they don't really want to expand their platform to other podcasters, or?
I listen to other podcasts was right. They got a name for themselves. I feel like if you listen to certain podcasts, like a Wallow and Gilly, they're not holding shit out. They're not holding shit back. They're telling you this is where the money at. You work hard, you stay consistent, you gonna make the money. Them niggas sitting on millions, and owning this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when people say that, I think they just either they starting this shit, they don't see people supporting them, and that's why. Because like you said, we went to a Black Effect podcast stuff, and dog, everybody networking with everybody. So you can't say that niggas ain't supporting other people. Like, they might not be supporting you, but for a while, man, we've been doing this shit for 4 seasons. We didn't think nobody was watching us, but look at it, some people watching us, the views going up, everything going up. So it's like people watching, but you just gotta stay consistent. I would never listen to those people that say that, because I'm like I said, I listen to people like Joe Budden and all of that. They don't hold back, man. They tell you what it is, man. They want to see other people because there's enough money for everybody. It's just like what they say in the music shit. It's enough money for everybody, but they still do that crab in the bucket shit, whatever mentality shit. Man, listen. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Listen, it's enough for everybody, and you can get it. You stay consistent, and it's gonna happen.
No, definitely, man. Definitely, man. I want to shout out my own people back home, Baton Rouge, Bayou Business Podcast. They starting up. You can check them out. They on all platforms where you listen to podcasts. You know. So yeah, man. Shout out Bayou Business Podcast. Check them out when y'all get a chance, man.
There it is.
Fellas, man, y'all got anything before we get out of here? You know, I let them know. Well, the website gonna be on here, so y'all gonna see all that, man.
All right, all of this shit in the description. Listen, I added all the podcasts, so the websites, niggas, Instagrams, and all of that shit be on that goddamn thing. So it's like it got the website where you could go get the merch, and you got the full website where you could just click on the website and you could go to like the other podcasts and shit and stuff like that. So it's all in the description and stuff like that, man. But we was talking about doing an event. It's like a network / what it was, 70s?
70s theme,
yeah.
Players ball.
Like a players ball and shit. So it's like we ain't got no date, but it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come in the 70s theme, you gotta come like, you know, pimp. You know, if you're female, come in like a foxy, you know, what they used to call the ladies back then, foxy ladies and all of that. You gotta come drip, man. So it's like, we're working on that. So I think that's gonna be big, and it's gonna be in Atlanta. So everybody gonna have enough time for the date so you can make plans and shit like that. And that's like I said, man, we still working on movies and got other shit coming, you know. Yeah, man, stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned, man. Oh, and check out my episode. I got an episode on the Real and the Raw. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check it out. If y'all ain't see that, y'all check that out. Go back. You know, we keeping it under the FOH brand, man. And I can honestly say, like, even though it's all under the same brand, none of the episodes are the same. Or it's always different topics.
Yep.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it. Like, nothing is repetitive, man. So, man, just keep, you guys just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Keep everybody in line. And FOH is gonna be one of the biggest podcast, one of the biggest brains. I ain't gonna say one of the biggest brains. Real.
It is.
Straight facts for your ass, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. But that's it, man. That's another episode of Str8 Factz Podcast. And we speak straight facts, nothing but the facts. Don't make me fact check that.
There it is.